Hello, YouTube, and welcome back into the pre-war, nope, active war. Interesting. Not great. We have Congo crossbows that are scaring me. Congo also has knights. We also have two very exposed cities here right now. Now, I don't know where the rest of his military is, so maybe this 1,000 military strength is tucked away in the mountains, hopefully far, far away. But basically, we need to get to mercenaries. I also want to go after stirrups here. Maybe pre-build a couple knights, be able to push back a little bit, maybe liberate, and then loyalty flip one of Nubia's cities as well. That could be fun. This poor city is pretty poor, although lots of chateaus. Again, we learned that chateaus can go in floodplains, so this is Chateauville. And then, yeah, I probably... Am I finishing these districts? God, we're so close. This is really well-timed war on Congo's part, to be perfectly honest. Because I really don't want to pivot. Like, I'm so close to so many things. Petra notwithstanding, I've got some builders here. Guess we can chop out this... You know what? This commercial hub, 7 turns, probably not a thing, right? Let's go ahead and either build horsemen or pre-build knights. Got a little bit of iron. So, probably go for this instead. We'll drop the district out and get some war carts going. Probably you two. At least we have walls in a couple spots. Yeah, I could get a second trader. I don't want to commit my gold to buying like a trader. Although getting a second trader out to Petra here would make me super happy. Maybe I just build a sword. Nah, we can probably get a couple knights will be a big deal, right? Couple knights seems good. And pull back like that. Where's the rest of my, quote, military? We have such little military. It's kind of pathetic. Am I just chopping all this out? Yeah, we could chop this and then chop out a couple more knights or crossbows and then get back into the fray somewhat quickly. But, like, I really want to finish some stuff. All right, I'm chopping that. Screw it. That'll also help with our gold. So we chop that. Don't want to hard build those. Let's go ahead and get, yeah. This will be fine. So we have 6 turns to get to knights. We're going to build those in 5, 4, 4. I won't have enough iron for all of them unless I ran both cards. But we'll deal with that later. And am I chopping for this Petra? That took off 8 turns. We're going to grow in 2. I guess this is the tile we want to be working. So next turn, move, get another mine there with our 3rd. That seems okay. Magnus to here. Yeah, I mean, I just don't think I mean, we do have 2 chops. We could do it. We lose population, though. And I need 8 more era score. We definitely want to stay in a golden age as long as the game is going on. I think I need to respond to this military threat first. If we miss Petra, we're super sad, but I'd almost rather like buy a builder, chop out this last dude, get him up there. And I still don't know where this St. Basil's goes. It's up in here somewhere. Okay, I guess we're pressing next turn and clenching. That's our plan? It's the best plan I got. I don't think we asked him to join last time. I don't think he's willing to do it. Like, I don't know that I can afford that. It's 25 gold per turn. Like, it's so expensive. I'd rather just pay. I'd rather build and have my own military. It's a little too much. A little bit too much for me. I don't think getting walls here makes sense. I don't think we get them in time. 1, 2, and this is my third tile. Okay. His military strength did suddenly drop. Holy cow! It was 1,000 practically. How did that happen? I wonder. Oh, levies. Yeah, you're probably right. He probably had levies that expired. Ooh, maybe he dragged. Maybe this was ill-advised for him, if I could words properly. All right, you guys are right. Petra's important. All hail Petra. Not running a policy for these production for production on those units, but oh well. What's up, Shaka? How you doing? If I don't get it, it's the worst city. Can you guys not? Can you not? Ooh, that was not a good move for you. Oh God. Help. Got these guys that can kind of come down. Oh, yikes. God, at least we're not at war with Matthias. Can you imagine? So I want to do it this way. I don't get an attack this turn now, but we get into range of this. Three turns. I'm going to have to delay stirrups a little bit. And again, because all hail Petra. Still have 5 charges on this guy. So many charges. I love the pyramids. Pyramids plus Liang. So good. So very good. Suzerain situation looks a little rough. City-states in general are rough.
In peace, one is
Comes a line of crossbows. Oh God, and barbs. Add barbs into the mix too. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. Hopefully you don't get one-shotted here. So far so good-ish. Leave it to me to worry about building wonders during wartime. Enough to run policies for it. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Equestrian orders, yeah. I care more about the crossbows first. And then we delay this for 1 turn. Okay. Chechen, we're going to go for. St. Basil's, we're going to go for. Frankly, our culture is just bad. Do we go to humanism before we go to exploration? It feels certainly like super weird. It feels super, super weird. But it's quite a bit sooner, right? And then the culture that we get from this, we will help us get to that more quickly. Is that wrong? I mean, either way, we're going for medieval fairs first, so I guess let's just do that. I was Chechen your last game, so upset. I really do like Chechen. Never think to build wonders? Oh, I love the wonders. That's half the fun is Civ for me. I know some of them aren't great investments, but they're still fun. Harold, thank you so much for the 11 months. Welcome back. Welcome back with that Twitch Prime. So good to have you here. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it greatly. Yeah. Again, equestrian orders would look good here. But yeah. Don't want that. All right, a little bit of help coming. Yeah, he thought he got a little too big for his britches there, didn't he? Hey, there's our loyalty. Stabilized. 11's wonderful. Thank you so much. Almost a whole year. Yeah, I know. Our road infrastructure's fairly poor at this point. I've had a lot of other priorities.
A physician without a knowledge.
So just one more crossbow to deal with? Really? Man, I thought this was going to be more epic war. Congo, you make me sad. Couple crossbows. Oh yeah, I forgot you existed. It's fine. So if I were to chop this, what tile are we adding in? I think we just wait and chop them. I mean, obviously we're waiting 2 turns. But assuming we get a full population, which we might with Magnus. Okay. Walls are almost done. That's good. Try number 2. Try number 2. All right, so now Stirrups is 2 turns away, and we will be able to finish all of our stuff. Oh, that happened. What? I thought I was timing things out correctly. I guess I was for here. Whatever. Weird. Just going a little crazy, guys. Don't worry about it. All right, I do want to finish. I gotta finish the settler next. I wonder if I sneak in some walls. I wish I were running limes, but I'm not. Get a market or amphitheater. I really despise the divine spark changes. I'm starting to realize how horrible it feels. The payoff later on is not even really worth it. I think divine spark is a religious. Is a religious pantheon now. Weird. The granary makes sense too, like loyalty-wise, but I really need to start getting some great people. So I think we build that. Put new in front of the city name? I will. I forget what it was, actually. That's a great idea. All right, we got this. That's quite good. I'm going to go right for this. Get the market, get traders up. Yeah, they changed Divine Spark. You need the buildings now. And so 116 turns in the game, we've gotten 0 utility out of our Pantheon. But I mean, half of this is the point of playing the whole marathon, right? Like learning things like that and being like, oh, I was a little too high on this. I'm out of money. Rent it? Okay. I got it. Thank you. See ya, Blurg. Dangers of moving to Colorado. So many dangers. I'm just going to go back, finish this settler. We'll just hard build it. I can't afford the policy anymore. Okay. Perfect. Thanks, us. Yeah, Barb's raised that city. I don't want to talk about it. Granary or walls? Walls. Nobody expects the barbarian inquisition. Hardy hard har. All right, can I go back to getting builders here? I'd love that trader still. Got 15 turns on Petra. We're in position to chop. Magnus will be there next. Wow. Well, he might not have a huge military, but it is well led with those 3 generals. Holy cow. So we'll pick ourselves. Mostly it's what, industrial city-states and religious ones, so I guess we'll just go industrial. Try for that. And then probably save the rest of our Diplo favor. Unmet and religious. I almost went religious. I should have, I guess.
Few inventions have been.
All right, so now we can get knights if we want. Might need them just for the barbs. Okay. Well. Feel like we're okay now. Go back to printing. Barbs are free XP for your units. I know, but only one level's worth, really. Is it peaceful, Dom? I don't think so. I just find that strategy to be a little tedious. But we'll take what we can. That trader, finish this commercial hub. We've got a horsey. Very nice. Do I suzerain Auckland? Oh, he settled this. God, look at his Earth Goddess doing work. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of this city. Look. So it's era score for this first Suze. We really do want to stay. And then we're 9 turns to go. So yeah, I think we do need to suzerain Auckland. And we'll see what we can see down here. So then 5 more era score. Got iron units already. I'm going to need more era score here. How do we get it? I mean, Petra. Don't have a coastal city to build a boat. That's 9 turns. That campus is era score, is it not? We've had the era score for the commercial hub, the theater square. No, we've had the campus already, so that's not era score. Can't get chateaus. We're way too far away. Our economy's terrible for turn almost 120. So it'll be 3 for Petra. Then I need 2 more. Renaissance tech would be it. It doesn't time out. We need to get a little bit better science to get there quickly. Chateau is humanism, yes. I don't want, I mean, if I had a +4 industrial zone, I might go for it. Only great person that we're going to be anywhere near. So 9 turns, we'll have around like 600 faith. So potentially like Marco Polo. Could run a project. Or get a good holy site. I think that's probably a good idea. Finish the commercial hubs for extra science. Yeah, we didn't get nearly as much out of that as I wanted to. These build times are too slow, and we don't finish the project either. I have some pretty bad tiles going on. We haven't been able to do our builder shenanigans. Levy, yeah. Could levy. 255. It's really not that bad. And Petra is going to be 3 era score, right? Just search for wonder. Old World Wonder. Yeah, so 3. We're already in the medieval era, so it's not the same as Petra. Petra's still classic. Right here. Okay, so Petra will be 3, and then either levy, or I have to get a holy site. Or we faith buy. You know what? Could run this. I think I want Marco Polo anyways. So if we run that project, we're at 4.6 per turn. You know, a decent fix for Divine Spark would be like make it apply to merchants too. I don't know if that would make it good enough, but currently only being these three is pretty... 4.6. So 9 turns from now. It's roughly 45. We'll be at almost 100. So yeah, we'll have enough to faith buy it. I like it. I think we'll go for Marco. You think Divine Spark is fine where it is? I think it's awful. I really... It feels so bad unless you're building holy sites first. To me. You just have to bother to get the buildings. The buildings are expensive. It's turned 120. We've got nothing on a Divine Spark. Man. Well, that's era score now. Matthias declared on Congo. He did. So did Poland. I feel like we almost had that governor promotion. Like, we're so close. You think a Pantheon that allows you to pick up a great person would be worthwhile? Well, like, so Divine Spark used to be awesome because if you got an early campus, you got, like, extra great people points, and you could actually rush, like, an early scientist or something. But again, I think it's fine, but I think you need to be building holy sites first, because part of the benefit is that you're going to get that extra great person, which is going to turn into an extra faith per turn for you. So it actually kind of becomes, it incentivizes you to get those early holy sites. So if it's something you're doing anyways, it not only can help you get the profit and is in a decent spot for those types of games, but I think in like a basic culture game like this, not a big fan. Oh. There's our era score. We found it. Now we just have to get Petra. Or we can get the last two with the merchant. Got our walls here. Feels good.
Please.
Smuggles, thank you so much for the 5 months.
Stuff to your butt?
No.
Welcome back in, my friend.
More if they do stuff to your butt.
No.
It's fine. I'll do it. I'm in.
Hey.
Ah, you're playing one of my fab CIVs.
I love it, Smuggles. Thank you so much for the 5 months in a row. Welcome on back. And glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying this game far more than I thought I would, to be perfectly honest. Didn't even like Divine Spark before they nerfed it as a Pantheon. You took when all the other playable ones were gone. I didn't think it was bad. In vanilla, it was like every time I wanted it. But I was also going to space a lot. And it was cheaper to get cities. Okay, that works. All right, so we get 46 production. That includes what Magnus is providing for us. But what it doesn't calculate in is the 15% towards wonders. So 46 plus 15%, so we're like at 52-ish. So both of those will be about 100 production. So we don't want to chop yet. Probably want to wait. Like a couple turns. I needed to chop that fairly quickly here so that I could at least place this theater square. So let's do that and then get back to the project. %vegan. What's the other 10%? I'm sure everybody asked you that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Hey, coming in, and there you are. Coming in from the YouTubes. Only have vanilla plus Aztecs, and over the last 2 years, been watching your playlist from A to V, and your hair is different. Yeah, it is. It is. Do you like it? Do you like it the old way? Was it jarring to see it here live and long? It used to be even a little bit longer. This is the tight cropped version I've come up with. I'm how you say vegan between meals. Okay. Awesome. Welcome in. Welcome. All right, I feel pretty good now. I think we're in a decent spot. So sad that we don't get to utilize these lovely tiles, but so be it. Yeah, that makes sense. You should get the expansions though. They add a lot to the game. Maybe pick them up on like Steam sale this fall, this winter. Because I really think like Gathering Storm and Rise and Fall just add in so much quality of life stuff. I did watch the Gandhi playthrough. It's hilarious. Nice. Boop. Nice. Okay, I'm very curious as to what's going to happen. Like, one thing with Eleanor is you really look forward to the era changes because you're like, man, is this going to be good for me? I don't know. What's everybody else going into? So we're bringing our military mostly up to the front here. I'm still a little nervous about Poland, and if she tries to bamboozle us, it's going to be bad. But there's only so much I can do. Wait, I thought I put the trader back in there. What? It is a good word. It is a good word. Nice, Mara. Yeah, I'm sad. I was hoping that Liang would protect these lovely tiles, or at least protect my chop. That's era score that I don't need right now. These guys are ready to chop. So what do we get, like 25-ish? What is the actual math? I can do it in my head. It's like 53 production, right? So we have to wait for this to get to around 300. Hey, Quarian. Yeah. I do want to be peaceful. Don't suppose you want to give me some of these, though. Not that I have the stinking buildings for it. Can you edit the rivers and mountain range as the game generates? No, they populate based on what civs find them. But you can... No. Just no. Yeah, they get named based on who discovers them. Well, I gotta have my Pantheon, buddy. Hey, Adarash. How you doing? So we know there are barbs up here somewhere. I guess I'm going to go clear them. Oh, hi. Yep. Coming from YouTube yourself, love watching these games, learned a ton, been enjoying watching them immensely. Awesome, Lifted Ninja, thank you. Thank you for all the kind words. I really, like, you guys coming over, like, I realize that's my one, like, silly call to action, and I appreciate you guys taking me up on it. Some things are uncomfortable, but, yeah. I'm learning. I'm learning how to do it. YouTube's coming in. Everybody behave. For the naming thing, what's the priority if they both start on the same river turn order? Good question. Don't know. Don't know how that gets sussed out. Not sure. All right, do we have any Petra competition? I mean, not that I can make it go any faster than it's already going. Oh, so far that we can't see. Your great streamer, thank you, Lifted Nin. That's... No one ever says that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't have Liang's promotion. That's why we lost the stuff. Which feels bad. 4 turns on the era. Really hope they go into Dark Ages. Then we can really start flipping. Really start flipping. It's going to be flipping crazy. Maybe, yeah, maybe Sacrador, but I'm not gonna tell people how to go dig into their files and edit stuff. That's not on me. They have to be changeable and editable, like moddable, right? Because I'm sure there's a mod that you could edit the names or something. But do you watch anime? Not really. It's one of those things I like. I should be into that I've never really just gotten into. I don't know. It's weird. Spend a lot of time watching Twitch or YouTube. Desensitized hearing, like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. But at some point I realized you did your link to Twitch too. Fair enough. Yeah, I can absolutely understand tuning that stuff out. Can someone explain to me why industrial zones aren't good and maybe how to utilize them? It's not that they aren't good. It's that they have a time and a place, and that time and a place really depends on where you're at in the game, because it's really simple math, right? So like let's say your district, let's say you're building a +2 industrial zone, and it's costing you 200 maintenance. Well, it takes me 100 turns then to pay for itself, right? So workshops have a pretty close to that equation, right? 3 production and 195 to build it. And this is part of the problem, is that the buildings are so expensive. That takes a long time to pay off. So if your game is ending in 30 turns and you queue up a workshop, that's a waste. 100% a waste, right? Now, if you get it early and it's locked in, and frankly, if it's centralized, then they can start to pay off, because powering your late game buildings is decent, depending on the type of game you're going for. And then the factories do have a chance, because of their radius, to pay for themselves again, right? So that 330 production for the factory with a 3 production radius, like if that hits 15, or if that hits 5 cities, that's 15 production per turn paying itself back off, rather than just like the 3. So you just have to know when and where to get them. I don't like getting them in every city. In a space race game, they're a little bit more viable than other games. And I am hugely not a fan of like building districts around them to make them better, because that's even more production that I'm sinking into trying to make this thing good, that has its time and a place, and really just gets good with the factory. So hopefully that answers your question. Like, just do the math. Like, my game is ending. Let's say my game ends in 100 turns. If I build an industrial zone, does it pay for itself? Do the math. But one, because it had 5 mines surrounding it, so mines no longer give it, and that's part of the problem. That's the vanilla industrial zone. They no longer get a bonus for every 2 mines. So it used to be pretty common to like, hey, I have a +5 or +6 industrial zone, and that again pays for itself pretty quickly. But that's a little bit more difficult to do here. Now we have Machu Picchu, so we can actually get some decent industrial zones if we wanted to. But yeah, they've been changed, and they're harder to get that quality adjacency. So yeah. There are other ways to make industrial zones good, and it just depends. I often say a few centralized industrial zones are fine as long as you get them early. Like if it's one of the first districts in that city. If you're getting that centralized industrial zone around 200, it's just not paying for itself. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps. I explain it fairly often, so I'm sure you'll hear it again, but that's the long and short of it. And look, it's your playstyle. How long are your games going? If they're always going over turn 300, then you probably have enough time to make back your production and then some, right? When they start paying off, that's pure production. Production is king in Civ 6. So they do have their moment to shine. It's just not every single game building them blindly later on in the game. So one more turn and then we're chopping. Hey, Lexi. Yeah, I think that's a good point, too. And again, that's a playstyle thing. If you enjoy sort of building all the things and having your games go long, like, that's fine. Enjoy Civ. There's no wrong way to enjoy Civ. But, like, for me, I'm always trying to finish games fairly quickly for a lot of different reasons. But, like, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, if we get a sub 200 victory, that's a good game, you know, and like, it's a good barometer for us. But if you're not doing that in your games, then yeah, build your industrial zones. Have fun. Games go up to 400, yeah. Then enjoy it if you want to. You know what I mean? Then you're probably silly not to build them. All right, so we lose a population here. But now we can start to fix up Paris. Fix my library. I guess we did have one building for Divine Spark. Gonna go see if we can hunt down the barbarians that are up here. We'll bring a horse. And then I feel reasonably safe down here. We do have the one crossbow. I guess if we get this Petra next turn, then this city will be able to take care of itself. We'll get walls quickly, and then we'll hopefully defend. I'm worried about Poland. I'm worried about Poland. Is it a horse with no name? I mean, he's been through the desert. Felt good to be out of the rain, but you know, other than that, I'm not sure. Me too, like, see, I'm really enjoying Faith Economy recently. Who's the 6 Civ? We have no idea. We have no idea. All right. No Petra. Oh, thank you. Thank you, game. I was going to be real embarrassed by this city. Wait, now I actually have to do the math. Oh, it's up to 49. We got it now. So what is it exactly? I'm curious. 291. So we got 56. So we have 3 extra production. We needed that to go up, thank goodness. There's some really good great engineers, and there's some really bad ones. And there's some really bad ones. So if you don't know by now, Petra makes desert awesome, adds in food, gold, production. And then it's also next to 3 river tiles, so our chateaus here. We're probably going to put chateaus on these hills, really. But that city went from wow to wow. Right? That's pretty cool. Not a fan of the culture to workshops engineer? Yeah, no. I prefer things that make a difference in my games. All right, so finally we can take this, even though I'm a little sad now. So we'll protect Liang City. There's double volcano here. It's not crazy, I guess, but I do want to protect this campus. So it makes sense to do it. And it protects this chop, I guess. Owen wasn't approved. Wow. Or no, I can't even do it. No, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. Gave us the era score. Indeed it did. Yes, so we are good. We are golden. Go ahead and grab this. And then pretty soon we need Pingala going. Part of our bad economy is no Pingala right now. And yeah, all right. So we got through medieval fairs, which is good. That gave us our governor title. And then really it is a question of do you rush to humanism here? Or do you just go right to exploration? I think we go right to exploration. Also, this music is just delighting me. Oops. All right, so I want all three of these things in this order. Finish your monument, because I want to expand my tiles. Get your walls, because I'm afraid of Poland. And then get your granary, because population matters. And then... probably lock in this commercial hub. We give up one chateau here. Oh, no, we can build it over here. I mean, that's also a chateau tile, but I like the desert chateau more. +6. Machu, why are you so awesome? Yeah, I like that better. Let's lock it in. What happened? This. Yes, like that. I don't think I want a government plaza here. We'll need a theater square. I could get another wonder. Yeah, we talked about getting another wonder here and then maybe a theater square like right there. Could be a thing. Could be a thing. We'll cross that bridge a little bit later. Tired of these barbs. Poland spreading her religion to us makes us happy. Probably getting some faith out of it in... yep, 4 faith out of this Petra now, which is good. And then, yeah, another 8 faith here. Or no, 4 faith here and 4 faith here. I like it. If I done a Poland faith conquest, did a game like that, really fun. I love that idea. My one issue with that is that these are on the opposite side of the tech tree. We talked about this yesterday, actually, with Poland being in the game. Is that Poland wants you to get to exploration for your hussars, and really, if you're going to do the faith buying strats, you need to get to Reformed Church. So I always find that a little bit awkward, having to go to both of these things. But we, our Norway game recently, we had tons of faith and did faith buying military stuff, and it was awesome. I actually really, I should get Grandmaster's Chapel more often. I just don't, I don't do the wars as often. All right, now we can economize. I'm so ready to economize. So production, serfdom, we definitely need. I thought I heard something weird. You just need to holy sites with choral music. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Where are we going with the last settler? Not sure. St. Basil's somewhere. Did I do anything with my bit rate? When you move the map, the stream looks bad. I haven't done anything with my bit rate. I haven't. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Get Machu more often lately. Almost never get Apadana, yeah. Yeah, they've tweaked the AI and the prioritizations. That's okay. Yeah, yes, exactly. You do need siege units now, which is good. Are you liking the new AI? I am. We have a couple really good commercial hubs. I could get 2 turns of awesome science. So one synergy that you could go after is the science and adjacency bonus, especially with Machu Picchu, because we're actually getting that, right? So like we're getting 4 gold and 4 science, and then you can also double that with policy cards and get the science as well. Although I don't have that policy card yet, so it's irrelevant. Hated mounted units being the only viable one. I think they nerfed them a little too hard, but it feels better. The overall everything kind of feels better, I think. Trying to think of what else we want. I mean, I know I want the builder policy in. Science more important? Science is kind of important. I don't know what to take here. think it's this. So it's only 4 science right now. I guess in 2 turns it gets a little bit better. Because this is +4. So we're going to get 8 more science in 2 turns. That's okay. Oh, could have waited 2 turns on that. It's fine. I want the luxury. I should actually be trading them. Let's make some trades. You know, I'm going to try to trade with Congo and Poland. Poland first. Because I want to be buddies. I really don't want to sneak attack from behind. So that's 7 for coffee. 7 for cotton.
Here I have now increased the bit rate by 100. That's how it works, right?
That's awesome, Cope. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. I love it. I love your bit. 20 gold per turn. I'll take it. That seems good. And then, yeah, we actually need to put a cut in this video. So we survived the war. Not nearly what I thought it would be. That's okay. Had a good time with it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching over on YouTube, don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic, as so many great ones have come and done before. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.